Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are watching this. So this video is about the QuantaCap, mainly how to download it, how to use it. It really is extremely simple. I'm also going to go into a little bit, a tiny little bit, about the solfeggios that's built in to the QuantaCap, and I'm going to show you that too. So first off, let's have a look and see if I can find the information on how to download your QuantaCat. I'll show you where it is. So first off, here we have the Google Insight QuantaCat, and all you need to do is so simple. You've downloaded this all yourself. So basically, that's the Google one. So the that one there, you just hit install, and then this one is for the iPhone. So basically, you just hit the however you do that with. I haven't got an iPhone, so I'm assuming it hit the share. And so if you've already signed on for the QuantaCap, the links for these pages are in your email where you might be watching this video from. So if you've already signed up, this is what you need to do. Okay, so that is how you basically download it on your phone or on your tablet. And then I am going to share with you my QuantaCap. And so here is the QuantaCap. I'm really hoping that you're able to see it. Okay, so this is what you will see when you open it. So you register, and please, if you purchase the add-on, please put the email that you purchased it with. Now, if you would like to change it, please use my email, karencreighton444@gmail.com. Again, if you've purchased already, you've got that email in your inbox, and the email is there because if you register it, you put my email in there as your practitioner, and I'll show you what that means in a sec. So this is your main screen. And so what you will do is you will download your voice and image. And I recommend that you do that either Sunday before we get started or Monday. The sooner you get it into us, the sooner we'll be able to send you the frequencies. And so you do this every week. So you either do it Sunday or you do it Monday. Keep consistent because the frequencies we send you only last the 7 day. So this is why you need to do it repetitively. So basically you go into upload voice and image and you put my email in there. And the reason is it will come to my Genius, and so that I can see that you've sent your voice recording, and basically I can access and send you the frequencies. Now, it won't be me doing it. It's going to be Sarah, and you'll meet Sarah in our calls, specifically the Monday night calls. She'll be joining us. I don't know if she can join us every Tuesday, but basically that's all you need to do. You do that. I'm not going to do this. Oh, stop it. I'll put two dots. Sorry. Okay. And so that will come, this will come to me. So you do a voice recording. So I'm just going to do this very quickly. So what you do is you do A-E-I-O-U and put your name and everything. And if you've already worked with us doing the group calls, you'll know that this is what you will do. So you do a recording for 15 seconds. Do A-E-I-O-U. You can put your name and what you would like to focus on. And so that's your voice uploaded. And so you go upload voice at the bottom. And you're successful. Excellent. And then you take a photo. Now, I won't be able to take a photo because my dear old camera isn't available while I'm sharing. So let's see if I can find a photo that will work. Okay. If you hear, no, it wasn't supposed to be the Christmas tree. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So basically, crop and then upload. So there you are. That's my Christmas tree. That's supposed to be me. So, and that will come through to me on my Genius, and I'll explain the Genius on one of them calls, and then you just do finish. And basically, that is all you need to do. Now, what you can do in the meantime, so this will come up. So this is your free playlist. So I'm just going to go back to the menu. So the menu is there, the 3 lines, and you've got all of these things. And I'm not going to go into all of them, but you have these playlists here. So you have 2 free playlists. And so when we send you the playlist, they will be in there as well. So let's go into the solfeggios because they're already there. And then you can also load my chakras. So there's my chakras. And so you can add all the items. So if you just feel like doing a little balance with your chakras, you just add all items to the tray. So you click there, and then they're all down here. Now, of course, if you think, oh no, I don't want my brow, you just click it off. Or if I just want to focus on my heart chakra, I'm going to take the rest out. And you can focus on that. And so you can do this for as long as it goes up to 30 minutes. But in theory, so basically, if you want it for longer, you put it on 0 minutes. And then you hit the play button, which is down the bottom here. And if you put it on 0 minutes, it will keep going. It will keep going until you hit stop, like that. So I'm just going to clear everything. And then I'm going to go back to the playlist. And we're going to wait for it for a second because it takes sometimes when you're screen sharing. So I'm going to load the solfeggio. And you can see what the solfeggios do, connecting the dots, etc., etc. They do a lot more than that. And I'm going to share with you in a minute when I finish doing the actual app, because I can only share one thing at a time. And so we're going to actually play, if I just add in, so 741, for example, you click on there. There you go, it's in there. And basically I'm going to play that while we're talking and everything else. And the reason I hit that one is it's hugely beneficial for protecting from electromagnetic fields. That's one of its reasons. But as I say, I'm going to go through that in a minute when we finish doing this. Okay. So it carries on doing it. If you go out, you just won't hear it. So you just go into the 3 digits again, which I did click, but I don't know whether it registered. There we go. So on Monday, you will get an email saying that you have the scan results, or you can just keep an eye on it. And what you do is go to my scan result. I haven't got one in here. Oh no, it's not my scan results, sorry. They've added extras. It is, where's it gone? Oh, maybe it is my scan results. They've changed the name. Sorry. So you go into my scan result and you will have a playlist there. Now, I haven't got a playlist in mine because I haven't sent myself one. I don't think. Anyway, I might have done if I was describing it to someone. So bear with me while it does this. And so consequently, all you do is you just hit on my scan result, you can name it. You could name it if it hasn't been named already. You can name it parasite frequencies, and then you download them all. And now it's decided it's not going to play. So hope that makes sense to you. It is honestly so simple now in comparison to what it used to be. So I thought now I'll share a little bit around the solfeggios. I've got this this PDF that I'm going to share with you. So the individual solfeggios, so this isn't in order. So basically it's a little PDF which I created years ago. And basically it takes you through what they're really for. So for example, 528 helps corresponds to the solar plexus, so it's a chakra thing too. And basically it resonates at the heart of the sunbeams, and it's rainbow flowers, grass. So they all, Mother Nature vibrates at 528. It's a love frequency basically, and it can be used for so many things. So it's a miracle. So it's, and then let's do 396, and this is in the Genius. It's called Liberating Guilt and Fear, but it does so much more, and so it helps to get rid of hidden blocks, negative belief patterns. And so basically it's a really, really useful little tool. And then we have 417. And so I haven't looked through this for a while, so it's undoing situations and facilitating change. And so it helps you to release traumatic experiences as well as clear destructive influences from past events. And so it can help release cellular memories that you are ready to heal. And this is a big thing. It'll let your body release what it needs to release right here and now. 639, and so this one's about harmony and harmonious relationships. And in the Genius, you'll see it as connecting relationships. And it's a really soothing note because it corresponds with the heart chakra. And when we're talking about cellular processes, the 639 can be used to encourage the cell to communicate with its environment. So it's not only our external relationships are being affected by this beautiful note, it's the environment internally and externally. And so it's a really powerful tool. So 741, I mentioned that it's really useful for helping with electromagnetic fields. And it's also said to be able to cleanse the cells, remove toxins, remove pollution. This basically acts as a magnet for toxins, a repulsive magnet. So the opposite of attracting into it, it actually clears it. And it also affects with jealousy and lies and things like that. And so it's a really, really powerful, powerful tone. And so you can use these tones singularly or all together. Your body will absorb what it needs with it and reject what it doesn't. Our bodies are infinitely intelligent. And as you know, if you work with me before, if you haven't, welcome. But if you have worked with me before, you know that I believe our body shares with us what it needs. And it might do it subtly, or it might do it like a hammer on the head. So basically, this tone, though, 859, is your ability to see through the illusions. As anyone in your life who has an agenda that's been hidden away from you, it's a really, really interesting one, because as you know, at this time, this is about everything coming to the surface so that we can actually start to see. And that's why the frequency medicine is becoming much more in the news. And so basically these tools are simple, but so, so powerful. And on our calls, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can enhance the frequencies with simple things, how you can enhance the way you're feeling by using simple. It's simplicity that is the key, I believe, to all health. And so solfeggios are very, very simple, but can feel a bit complex. So 963, and so basically awakens any system to its original perfect state. So it's basically working on taking your DNA back to its original blueprint, and also becoming at one with a spiritual, emotional, and physical being. And that's how I see it. And so basically, then we go to 174. I'm not sure why I had these in this order, but hey, you know, it's all about connecting the dots. It's the lowest of the frequencies, but a very important one that can help reduce pain physically, energetically, and emotionally. So it can give your whole being a sense of security, safety, and love. And you may or may not know, but I talk about our body feeling safe. Our body cannot heal itself if it's not feeling safe. Our body cannot release weight if it's not feeling safe. So this is a really important frequency, and I would encourage you to use it as much as you can. And 285, and that's about returning tissue to its original form. So this is much more of a physicality. So it's the physical frequency that help to restructure damaged tissue and organs, again, back to its healthy blueprint. And so I don't know about you, but whenever I read about these, I think I need all of them. And we probably all do. And so that is the solfeggios. And so there is also a free list for the chakras. So you can add them, subtract them, use them, play with them. I'm going to go into more detail as how you can use them. But basically, if you start off before our next calls, if you start off and you basically just play them to yourself. No, you don't have to have them on loud if you don't like the noise. Some people really don't like the noise. In fact, you don't have to hear them. So they can be playing. They are frequencies. It is not the sound that we're healing, it's the frequency of it that goes into our body. If you don't mind the sound, then have it playing by all means. But I'm going to give you ways to use the frequencies as well during the calls. So basically, you do this as often as you feel you need to. And as I say, when we send you the playlist, we're going to go into details about that too. Okay, so I'm really looking forward to you joining me on Monday or Tuesday with our calls, and have the most magical day. Bye for now.